There we go.
Spencer's gonna be riding the Meepo Mini for the first time ever after putting it together all on his own.
Oh dear.
Hopefully he doesn't die. Oh, he almost died already. What's happening, guys? Brax, Wolfe here, back with another video. And as you know, I love taking my Meepo Mini apart, but putting it back together is a pain in the ass. So I thought it would be fun to invite my friend Spencer over. Yes, the Spencer.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
It's an inside joke, you wouldn't get it.
Okay.
To try to put it back together. He has never seen a Meepo or touched a Meepo or been sexually active with a Meepo like I have. Not yet, at least. I'm sure you will fall in love with this thing. But anyways, let's see if he can put it back together.
I mean, we have the board here and oh dear.
Yeah, that's the Frankenstein board.
Is this safe to ride?
Barely.
Okay.
It's fun,
well,
though.
at least you don't have me riding this today. And I'll use this to
That's the only thing you need.
Are you sure?
I am positive.
Alright.
Can he do it? Can he put the board back together? I'm not gonna tell you what anything is.
Well, I see some bolts that are bolting this pack to the board.
Still a skateboard, you know?
Right, and I see, you know, the trucks are put onto there. We got some things going on here.
Wait, hold on a second. How come you don't know how to take this thing apart? If you only watched my videos in my channel, you would know everything about this board. You would know, he would have seen me taking that one apart.
He's calling me out on
You would have seen me build it. This one. Alright, but keep going.
Alright, so
what are you taking apart though? How do you,
I have no idea.
It's like why are you taking that apart first?
Well, because I'm hoping I'm gonna see something on the inside that'll lead me to the next part, you know?
Okay, keep going then.
I was gonna start with the trucks up here, but I figure that's gonna be the easiest thing I take off the front and I just put that on. This is gonna be the more complicated part. Looks like it's just a cover. That goes to the charging port. Alright, looks like the charging port can be disconnected so I can...
That's the charging port?
Oh no, that's the power button.
Look at
that, guys. That's not a charging port, in case you were wondering.
Okay, so...
That's the power button. And really, I probably should have gone after the battery first. But I didn't know where anything was. So.
Well, that's good. You knew how to remove that power wire.
Oh yeah. These little clips here are, if you work with computers or if you work with electrical things, they just kind of push together. This one didn't have a little clip on it. That doesn't need to come off. All right. So it looks like I'm ready to take this off, even though maybe I should have done that first because now I've got to get under there, but luckily there's a little boink, this guy, right?
Dude, that tool is so clutch.
Okay, so I can see why you don't like putting these all back together because this is a lot of bolts, man.
Exactly, that's what I mean, like you get a workout from this shit.
But also this is kind of what I would think would be just standard, like if you're swapping your stuff onto a new skateboard, like this part right here, it's just 4 bolts and you take off the trucks. Maybe the trucks will just lift off. Yeah, just like that. So I can push through the bolts. So maybe we'll want to make sure we keep that angle. Alright, so on the Meepo board here, it's got an arrow. Look at that, guys.
Cheater.
I think that's the front.
No, it's not. That means you're going back. It's saying use this to go backwards.
Tampering with electronics and wiring will void warranty. Is that what we're doing?
Oh, we voided the warranty a long time ago.
Alright, so we're not really worried too much about tampering too much because I guess that's what we're doing. Alright, so this looks like it's got a cable running through it instead of through the board. Like there's a hole right there. It's a nice hole, buddy.
What do you think about the engineering on this board? I mean, like, come on. It takes like a Harvard student to put this shit together.
I'd have to say it looks like something that
MIT maybe, probably.
Sure, they should definitely give you a sponsorship. I think so. All right, so down here we've got, you know, the same holes as there, so I imagine just lining that up and putting it back together like we did there.
Sure.
Why not?
Sure. If you think that's right, sure. You're gonna ride this board after you put it together, so.
Oh, that's
That's not safe. No, I will ride the board after he puts it together. So.
No, I have faith in my
Okay.
in my
Then he will ride his own board after he puts it together.
Alright, so what we're gonna do here is we want to be careful with these electronics because I don't think he's got any spares lying around.
If he only knew what they've been through. Okay, so Spencer is putting the back trucks in.
Alright, so I'm just gonna use like my whole hand to just hold in all the bolts while I slowly just drag everything over here. I'm not sure if your hand will fit, but
small hand joke.
Alright, so there's some cabling that we have to make sure doesn't get squished. We probably don't want to squish that too much.
Alright, so before he puts the case back on, one thing that you always gotta make sure is that you connect your ESC back to your battery or the wire.
Did I do that?
You did not connect the battery wire.
You said you weren't gonna help me.
I can't let you put all these bolts back and then watch it take them back and then put them back on. I just cannot do that.
Alright.
That sounds terrible.
You're right, I didn't do that. I missed one of these plugs.
So always make sure that you reconnect all your wires before you bolt things back in. So the last thing you want to do is screw things in and then find out you didn't connect something and have to take it apart again. And then,
Looks like we're down to one more part here.
Alright.
It looks like the battery pack, you can't just like tape it on like that and call it good.
Flip it the other way, I think you could, like that. Then you could connect it and just screw it in.
Why not?
And you got more room for your feet and stuff.
Alright, we've just got one more bolt left to take out. And then we get to put them all back. And on another one. Okay, careful with the battery here. Now we've got the battery back in place. We've got some bolts to thread the nuts back onto.
So from a scale of 1 to 10, how easy was it putting this thing together?
Oh, maybe about a 4 or a 5. It was pretty easy. I'd say just time consuming in the fact that you have to go through all that, and if you've never seen those connectors before, you might be a little bit confused because you do have to use some force to take them apart. So you might be worried that you're gonna break them. Those connectors, if you hold on to the little plastic things and pull, you're good.
Alright guys, we're gonna hit up the road, we're gonna go on a ride, and we're gonna make sure that Spencer doesn't die on this board that he just put it together. So I'll see you in the other side.
There's your stuff, dude. There's your stuff, dude.
Are you sure you don't want to test the work?
No, we can't test it. I mean, you will test it with your head. You're very secure right now. Hopefully he doesn't die. Oh, he almost died already.